Hi, Dave.
That's not it.
Hi, guys. Welcome to Hope This Works. I'm Kevin.
I'm Billy Joe.
This is Nora Cakes. And she has been telling stories.
Oh, she has.
Yes. When Billy Joe gets home from work, she goes bananas.
She loses it.
And she wasn't like this before.
It's been a few weeks is all.
You know?
And then she started doing it, and then every single day she just tells stories. She gets wound up.
Boy,
And I keep telling her I expect English to come out of her mouth at any minute now.
Yeah.
She's going to start telling stories like that I can really understand. So.
M's are hard to make. You don't have lips.
Mom.
Anyway.
Yeah. What we got?
What did we miss, guys? Say hi to everybody.
Say hi, everybody.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, everybody. You guys behave back there.
Larry.
Don't throw ice chips at the ladies.
I have an awesome question of the week, guys.
It's a good one. What were the ones last week?
What was your favorite vegetable to grow or to eat?
Right. Okay.
Sherry, you win it.
She won it.
Well, my favorite answer.
Yellow pear tomatoes.
Yellow pear tomatoes.
Right out of the garden.
Oh, and she has picked ditch asparagus.
They still don't grow that here. Okay.
No, there's no water here.
I know, not comparatively.
Right.
Right? So, my question of the week last week was cooking videos, or cooking videos with conversation, or just conversation. Separate them, keep them together, do whatever. And pretty much resounding, Billy Joe, do what you want to do.
Do what you want to do.
Okay, thanks. Right on. I'll do what I want to do. I have some good ideas, so I'll just do what I want to do. Okay. Works for me. Last Sunday, what did we do? What I do every Sunday.
You answered comments.
Answer comments.
And on that note, YouTube has a new thing. You can set up a manager to help manage your account. So I set up Billy Joe as a manager so she can... Actually, there's like 4 levels of manager. I'm not going to get into all technical garb, but I set her up to the highest level of manager. So the only thing she cannot do to Hope This Works is delete the channel.
Why would I do that?
She can upload videos as Hope This Works. So you can look at monetization, all that stuff. Block people. Don't worry, Dave.
I wouldn't block Dave. I love Dave.
But yeah, it's kind of a cool feature. So when we're answering comments, it's going to come up as Hope This Works, but we're going to sign each comment. Like
I could, yeah.
Kevin
so if I answer
or
a comment,
BJ.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
But this way she gets a notification through YouTube Studio that there's a new comment on a video. That way...
I haven't before.
Right.
I have to go to the video to see if there's any new comments.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of a neat little thing.
To help off the cuff answer questions. Yep. So that was last Sunday. What else we do? Oh, Sunday I answered comments, but I wasn't here.
Right. You're at Mom's.
I was at Mom's. Yeah.
Grandma's.
My mom's, yeah.
Dog sitting her grandma.
Yep. And
Left me all alone.
Yes.
With
I left you with Nora. I thought about taking her with. She likes it over there, but...
Then I'd have been alone.
I go to Mom's house, and I don't sleep well over there. I stay up too late because she has TV. And then when I do go to bed, I play up in and out with the dog and the cat, like, all night long. Like, every half hour, every hour.
Right.
One of them wants in or out, or in or out, or in or out. And so I don't sleep well there. So I came home, but she does have good coffee. And while I was at Mom's, we didn't get out there for Christmas, so when I was over there, I got my Christmas present from my mother, and she got me a Kindle Fire HD tablet, which is freaking awesome. Yep. It's very cool. Mm-hmm.
So now you can watch Netflix.
Now I can watch Netflix, because my laptop is kind of,
slow.
Old and tired, and with the last update, it couldn't do that stuff anymore. So I was like, but now I'm okay. So I come home, and I was just tired. I was pretty much out of it for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
But had a good week at work, but that's pretty much what I did all week. I worked.
Let's rewind to Saturday.
Back to Saturday again, okay.
We filmed our Sunday video on Saturday, kind of early, and it was still light out.
Yeah.
So she'd go over to Grandma's.
Yeah.
And then I edited my unboxing video, Sam sent me half of his hoard
I don't know if it was half.
part,
Some.
half of the shelf that was on part of his hoard. So I uploaded that video, so that went public Saturday night-ish sometimes. Unboxing a Craftsman drill press is the title. It was actually, I got a lot of valuable stuff, a lot of cool stuff.
Neato Frito.
Hinges for boxes, some widget stuff, some stuff I didn't know about.
Okay,
And you folks were actually really helpful with, oh, those are, what you call
That's always
it?
neat when you get something you don't know what it is. The magic of YouTube, they can tell you what you have there.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
And then in that box was a little spring-loaded latchy thing that Sam sent me. Didn't know I needed it, but
He didn't know, but he needed it.
Oh yeah, because the pantry door has been driving me bananas.
It really does stay shut.
I adjusted the magnet deal, and sometimes it'll stay shut. And next time you come in the house, it'll open up,
Opens
and
up.
nothing's binding, nothing's loose. I think it's an old house, and I noticed earlier this year that the back door of the shop, it was like super sticky, and now it closes like a dream.
Depending on the weather.
I think it depends on the weather.
And the house probably settles sometimes.
Oh sure. Don't worry, I have not dug out enough of the foundation to let the house sink. It's very solid. It's just kind of creaky and old. So
Yep.
I fixed the pantry latch deal.
Awesome.
Not gonna bother me again.
Nope. So now he stands in there and he goes, open, close, open, close. And Nora stands there and looks at him and says, Dad, what are you doing? Yep.
Proud of myself.
Close, open, close. Yes. That was a good thing you did today. What else? Let's see. So Saturday was the unboxing video.
Yep.
Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday. Was it Sunday?
I
Yeah.
think it was Sunday.
Making sawdust video came out. It was 3 reasons I don't use pocket screws.
Oh, it's a good video.
It was a good video. It was a little controversial. There's some devout pocket hole guys, and pocket holes have their place. I'm not going to release any more information about the video. If you
Gotta
did
watch the video.
go watch that. It was really good.
We talked about what was behind them on the
Yes.
wall in last week's video, but you uploaded a video on Monday, wasn't it?
And you can see it right now. It is a DIY dry erase board or whiteboard.
Whiteboard, yep.
It was, I was inspired by my friend, I think I told you last week, because he bought a dry erase board and he made a frame for it. And he says, hey Kevin, I'm releasing my video tomorrow.
Hurry up.
Hurry up. So that's,
Thanks again, Sam.
I went and made a frame and,
Now I have a whiteboard to write on.
you know, used some spalted maple. And
pretty.
it looks pretty good.
Looks good. Dry erase marker holders and everything.
Yep.
Yep.
What else did I do?
Let's see. We did pocket hole video, Sam's Ford video, DIY board. On Tuesday, we went out and we got something that we'd been meaning to get for a while. I always forget about it. We got a
Post office box here in town.
Yep.
Our 6-month thing ran
expired.
out, our forward.
Yep.
And we only found out about that because we had a comment from one of our subscribers. Says, my Christmas card that I sent you guys came back.
I'm so sorry.
I'm like, oopsies.
It's all done now. We took care of it. And you did update it on the About page.
Yeah,
okay.
it's in our About page.
New P.O. Box. I cannot remember the number for the life of me. Hopefully, I mean, I've only checked it once the first time we got it, make sure the keys work. Hopefully, I'll just remember where the thing is. I don't know. So it's another number to remember, and it's going to be a while before I get there.
Yep.
But let's see, what else did you do this week? We did that. Thursday, you uploaded another video.
That was...
Cutting board care and feeding.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Had a few customers actually ask, but also a few leads saying, how do you care for a cutting board? And also a few of your subscribers asked, I have my grandmother's old cutting board. It looks like a mountain lion chewed on it.
What do I do?
What do I do?
Well, when you make your cutting boards, they're meant to last
Right.
for a very long time. If you take good care of them, if you don't leave them submerged in water, if you don't beat them to death with a meat mallet.
Right. Well, that one's still living.
It's still alive.
Yeah, it's still flat.
Yeah.
And it was my first one, so it's all right.
And it's I'm doing the worst imaginable care to it so I can actually see how long it lasts.
Exactly.
Yeah. I've submerged it in water and left it overnight.
It looked like a taco.
Yeah.
It did.
Kind of
Bent.
And then I use one side for pounding meat if I need to do it. So
Sure.
there are little divots in it, yep. But it's the original cutting board, the first ones you were making, just the end grain cutting
Very
boards.
first one.
And they're thinner.
Much.
So, but even that could be brought back.
Oh yeah, it was a good test project
Absolutely, yep.
too.
There's nothing wrong with it, but yeah.
I am shipping out another Collard Valley Cooks block probably Tuesday, and I've got 3 12 by 18 hardwood blocks on I didn't order them. Somebody else ordered them.
They're on your list.
They're on my list, so those are next. I thought about recipe boxes twice this week.
Thought about it.
Thought about them. I found 3 picture frames
Yep.
for our 5x7s.
But
I cannot find a glass cutter. And I know I have it. I know I moved it.
it's somewhere down there.
And it's not like I have a lot of stuff. It's in a drawer or one of the toolboxes or something. I'm sure of it. I just haven't found it.
How many times did you vacuum your shop this week?
Twice.
Okay.
Yep. Twice.
What else? What do you guys want to know about? Is that all your stuff that you did there? I think so.
Really?
I know you are also working on relocating stuff in your shop.
I'm just about ready to relocate my table saw to a very creative spot under my new benches.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
He's gonna show it off. It's gonna be good.
It's gonna allow me to have more footprint for an assembly table, which is actually gonna require me to move my shopsmith around to the other wall, which is actually gonna allow me to hook up a main trunk line for dust collection and keep my shop a lot cleaner, keep that garbage out of my lungs, keep it out of our furnace, keep it out of everywhere.
Everywhere.
That drives me nuts. And
He's like Pigpen. He'd come upstairs and go like that and it'd be Yep.
give me a hug, baby.
Give me a hug, baby. No.
And
What else?
I had pretty good interaction with the gal today on the phone.
Yeah. Local gal.
Local gal.
It's nice when you get a local market that's interested in your work.
Googled me.
Google.
She's like,
Awesome.
she saw some on Etsy. It was a really cool piece of wall art, and she wants a specific size. And he bought a brand new house, and they're decorating it. And I was like, okay, I can do something like that. And
Definitely down your alley.
I have some barnwood, and that's what she wanted. A nice rustic look. Agreed on the price. We got to talking, and I told her I'm pretty busy. I've got this work and that work and that work coming up, so I can actually fit you in around this time. And I've got a dining room table I got to do. And she's like, oh, really? We need a dining room table too. I'm like,
Good thing.
yes, it's a very good thing.
Yes.
But it's neat. I set up my Google business profile, so if you type in woodworker Gillette,
It's in there.
this balding redheaded dude comes up. I'm like,
This one.
This guy. So really, really neat.
Yep. And it's interesting when you have. I mean, we've talked before about how to manage that. So you have. I think last week even we talked a little bit about how, when you get busy and you have to say, okay, I have this long, I have to do this thing, and then I have something else to do, and you tell people, it's gonna be this long before I can do a thing. I was teasing him today, telling him at some point you're gonna have to practice the words, I am not accepting any new business. I know. So, planning it out and saying I know how long this takes.
Right.
And then the next one, and then the next one, as long as they're comfortable with it.
And see, I think a lot of you folks understand that we have a lot of baskets. I have a lot of baskets. And, with, pain management and stuff like that, I can't be woodworking from 9 to 5 every
Right.
day. I just can't do that. So I have to work within my limitations, which if I can establish some boundaries with myself and say to a customer, I can start your project around the first week of February, and be upfront with them on that, rather than, you know, trying to be the greedy kid on Halloween and grab all the candy from everywhere.
Because it won't work anyway.
I
can only do so much.
I can only do so much, and I'll set myself up for
And
that.
the kind of customer that you really want, particularly, is the kind that understands that this is not a IKEA thing that you can just put together real quick.
Right.
It's craftsmanship.
Right.
Each one is unique, and there's a process that you have to go through, which right on.
This customer today was basically mimicked those same words, and she totally understands that and knows about craftsmanship and is willing to, wait for that.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. So that's on the list now, and really that's why we rewind a year or two, and we just dreamt of being able to make some money selling crafts, my woodwork, either online or to a local market. And there was so much work involved to get up to this point, and just absolutely blessed being how things have worked out. And it really is like a dream come true, being able to know that you folks supported us and you folks were part of that to help us get here. I very, very sarcastically say, oh my gosh.
He loves it.
But I love talking to another customer.
Yeah.
I love entertaining. I build this thing in my head, the table in my head. I can see what it looks like. And that part right there is just super exciting for me. So that was part of what we've been working for, is to have a self-sustaining business and work towards, all of our baskets.
Yeah. Yep.
Other baskets, hopethisworks.net
Yeah.
has to get some work done on it.
It's coming. You'll get there. You'll get there.
Yeah.
One of our other baskets we've talked about is starting seedlings,
Oh yeah.
so that we have plant starters that we can potentially sell.
Yep.
And we did, you got the dirt thawed out, brought it out, put it in the sun, right? Yep.
Michigan Daffodil, you had an awesome comment. Recommended a video that I watched by M.I. Gardner, and I did. I talked in depth about some things that starting plants early, a lot of mistakes can happen and things, and lighting was key. So I'm actually looking into some LED grow light to give us a better jump start on our seedlings and things like that. We again are nowhere close to really getting ready to spring plant, but again, pilot project for ourselves to kind of work out any bugs on, getting some plantings going. Yeah.
Hopefully it goes well.
Yeah.
Right. Yep. We do have my romaine lettuce is doing so very well, and that's from the heads that I bought at the grocery store. We have another one started, and then today I did some celery starts, and we'll see how those work. That should work.
Yes.
Hope so.
What did you do today?
Let's see, what have I done? Today what did I do today? Oh boy, I've been busy all day. Before I say that, I would like to talk a little bit about, we've been talking about quitting smoking.
Yep.
And it is still a battle. I have worked on it, and that seems like a cop-out when you say it, and I hear judgment, but I'm being transparent about it. It seems to me that what I need to do is beat the habit portion of it before I can tackle the physical addiction of it. So I have been changing up my habits with it. Okay, yeah, there are still cigarettes in my life, but not as many as there were. He can account to that. And there are changes in my behavior that I can make and say, okay, I can do that differently. I can make a choice and do that differently. So, as I've been thinking about this for that part of my life, it's sparked me to think about some other things I can do differently too. So, like Thursday night, we went to the grocery store. I've been thinking about it, you know. I enjoy an occasional Pepsi, but they're not good for me. I don't need the empty calories, and they are getting to the point where they just taste chemically to me now anyway. So I was kind of over them. So what can I do differently? Because when I want one, I want one. So I bought Diet Pepsi instead. If I do want some, I can do that. I also came home that night and I made tea to give myself that option, which I found when I took it to work the next day, was so much more enjoyable than a Pepsi. So little changes, changing behaviors, doing small things. We also bought at the grocery store Thursday night some stuff to do smoothies. I have started, challenged myself to a 90-day smoothie challenge. And the video will be out about that as soon as I get it edited, which could take me a while because I'm not as proficient at editing as Kevin is. But I spent a good portion of the day working on that. Yep.
Well, they're not really nice.
And it's about, making choices and making changes, small changes. If you try to overhaul your entire life, do everything perfect, you'll fail. Right? We know that.
Yep.
So if you make small changes and keep doing them, keep trying them, keep at it, then you'll eventually make larger changes overall. So that's what I'm working on there. Let's see, what do we miss? You, hopefully soon, will have the new tripod thingy
Yes.
made.
I was going to work on that today.
But he was helping me.
That's all right.
It's okay.
I'm not fussed. I put a lot of stuff on my list. I was busy all day, and it was all good.
And then what that will help me with is being able to make video just like that.
Right.
Wherever I'm at. Whether it's in the kitchen or out here in the living room or whatever. When I have something to say, just put it on video.
Yep.
I have lots of good ideas.
Absolutely.
So, I think we got everything covered here. Really, really, I do.
I have an unofficial question of the week.
It is unofficial
That
question
is
of the week.
To beat all the question of the weeks out of the water.
Dave, you cannot answer this.
Dave already knows the answer.
Speaking of Dave, did he get the albums?
Dave got the albums.
Oh, good. Okay.
And he's pretty happy about those.
Oh, good.
He's going to make a video about some super nice folks that send him some vinyl. Because he's a vinyl geek.
I knew somebody would love them. Right on. Okay, so
he's going to make a restoration, refurby video.
Awesome, because probably some of them, that Carole King album is in rough shape now.
Because he knows how to do that, I think.
It's old. Yeah, okay. It's been listened to a bajillion times. Yeah. Okay. So, what's the question? Dave can't answer.
Dave, you cannot answer. How old is Dave?
How old is Dave?
At Oak Knob Farm. Go visit this dude right here.
Go visit Dave. Question is, how old is he?
How old is Dave?
Why would you ask that question? So that they'll go visit Dave's channel.
Yeah.
We love Dave.
Dave's cool.
Right on. Especially if he makes a video about the albums I sent him. I think that's fabulous.
And he lives like 6,000 miles away
Forever
from us.
away, yeah.
You can't even get there from here.
I think you can. Not in a day.
That's the second part of the question.
Mm-hmm.
Where does Dave live?
Somewhere.
Somebody's going to win a prize next Sunday.
What's the prize?
I don't know. We'll come up with...
Make something up, huh?
We're going to make something up next Sunday.
Think somebody plays along.
Yeah, somebody will play along.
You think so?
I bet you.
Okay. My question of the week this week, honestly, I have a great question. My question is, do you have any questions? I know.
That's an odd question.
For me, for him, for Nora, for us, whatever. Ask and we'll answer.
We will. We totally will.
Anything else?
Nora, you got anything?
Nora, you should know I need to go outside. Okay, fine. So,
you get to end this one.
Oh, stay tuned for the 90-day smoothie challenge. I have some stuff to say in a video where I'm making a smoothie. First one was made today. I'm not going to tell you how it goes. You're going to have to watch the video. We do hope that you enjoyed this, and we're glad that you joined us. And
As always.
wait, what about the quarters in the drain thingy?
Oh, the grease quarters?
Yeah, I don't like those. They're ew.
Ew.
Because, yeah.
It's not winter in Gillette.
Not really.
It's like 40 degrees still.
It's beautiful. Snowflaked like a little. There were like 5 snowflakes today.
Yep.
It's in the 50s during the daytime lately.
Unseasonably warm.
Little dips, and then it comes back up. So yeah, Gillette's taking it easy on winter this year. That's awesome.
I said, I love living in Gillette. Man, it's like a whole different climate.
Whole different. It's probably snowing all like crazy over there in the prairie an hour from here. It's possible though.
You never know.
The wind is blowing, I guarantee it.
I bet you.
Okay, so we are the channel all about
Inspiration.
motivation,
Education.
creating curiosity,
Not picking your quarters up out of the grate in the car wash.
and building relationships.
Thank you for joining us. As always.
Hope this works. Yep.